Brad here from Impact Poly Hammers on a very hot day in Saskatchewan. Today is episode 3 and we are going to be comparing our Impact Poly Hammer against a very noticeable competition. Lots of you probably noticed what it is already. We're going to be referring to it as the Green Goblin today. As for weight comparisons, we have 32 ounce for the Green Goblin and ours is a 20 ounce. However, ours is just the head weight. When you weigh the entire hammer, they're pretty much rated 32 ounces and we are at 34 ounces. So very fair comparison across the board for weight. As for price, they're both about $100 Canadian. However, when I bought this one online and shipped from their site, it was another $100 to get it here. As for like hardness, the Impact Hammer is about 96 for hardness and the Green Goblin is pretty much exactly the same. However, I will mention that the black part of the handle is actually a 68 hardness, so it's much softer and it has a better feel, better squishiness in your hands when you're using it. As for feel, I do like the grip better on the Impact Hammer, but again, I said the squishiness is nicer to hold on to with the Green Goblin. As for design, we can throw the comparisons here. I cut one of our hammers in half and I have cut the Green Goblin's twin, essentially. It's the exact same hammer, just red. As you can see, our hammer has fully welded end caps on ours, pressed in end caps on the Green Goblin, or Red Goblin, I guess this one is. Welded on neck gusset, no glue holding it in, the fiberglass handle, which is probably your more likely breaking point. Ours is fully welded, steel handle all the way through, and much more robust design. The only other thing I can say about the differences between the two is ours is hot cast polyurethane and the Red Goblin, Green Goblin hammers are injection molded. Next is the destruction testing, which, as you know, our hammer went through the first two, so it has at least 500 hits on it already. So we're going to start with that one, do another 250 hits, and then we'll go into the Green Goblin, which is brand new. As you can see, both sides are nice and clean, and we will keep hitting that one until something cool happens. All right, you may have noticed our table's gone today. It's out by Langham at Egg and Motion, in a booth with construction fasteners. So we get stuck with the pipe and a vise. So we'll start at 250 hits. I forgot to stretch this time again. Still very small. No actual deep cuts at all, just some surface marring. Overall, pretty good. No denting on the shaft. All right, now for the Green Goblin. we got a cut. We have a cut at the top here. Starting to dig quite a hole in the center. Why? Yeah.
Also, you always dodge.
I did it, I just didn't turn it on. I have just started making marks on the shaft. Right here. Very slightly starting to dent the shaft. Woo! 300 chunks are starting to come out. $350. Is that 450? $750 hits, the same as our hammer. Pretty good dish out of the inside. Lots of chunks coming out. We've been hitting steel on steel for the last couple hundred hits, which you can see on the shaft starting to deform. Steel is just right there, dented. Here's the side-by-side comparison of the two of the 750 hits. That's it for this episode of Dueling Deadblows. Tune in next time. We'll compare our hammer for 1,000 hits this time against one of our leading competitors. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.